Namaste and welcome to GAP. Today we are going to discuss about NISAR project, which is the world's most expensive space project. First, we will see about the overview of NISAR. NISAR is likely to refer as NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar Mission, a collaboration between NASA and the ISRO to co-develop and launch a dual-frequency synthetic aperture radar satellite for Earth observation. So, in recent news, we can see that NASA gifts ISRO chief lucky peanuts before shipping NISAR satellite to India for launch, right? So the NASA and ISRO made NISAR satellite is on its way to India for its launch from Satish Dhawan Space Research Center in 2024 before shipping the Earth observation satellite. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, that is JPL, carried on its long-standing tradition and handed over a jar of lucky peanuts to ISRO's chairman, Mr. S. Somnath. The Indian delegation visited JPL's cleaning room on February 4th to see NISAR Advanced Radar Instrument up close, accompanied by JPL director and other dignitaries from NASA headquarters. As you can see in these pictures, Indian delegation meeting with NASA in their JPL's headquarters. Right. Okay. Now we will understand about NISAR. So, as the name says, it is NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. That is NISAR. NISAR. Mission type is radar imaging. Operators are NASA and ISRO. Mission duration would be 3 years. The launch rocket would be GSLV Mark II. Launch site would be Satish Dhawan Space Center. And planned launch date is of January 2024. Now, NISAR satellite will use advanced radar imaging to map the elevation of Earth's land and ice masses 4 to 6 times a month at a resolution of 5 to 10 meters. It is designed to observe and measure some of the planet's most complex natural processes, including ecosystem disturbance, ice sheet collapse, and natural hazards such as earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, and landslides. Now we will understand about the mission. The mission is a partnership between NASA and ISRO. Under the terms of the agreement, NASA will provide the mission's L-band synthetic aperture radar, a high-rate telecommunication subsystem for scientific data GPS receivers, a solid-state recorder, and a payload data subsystem. ISRO will provide the satellite bus, an S-band synthetic aperture radar, the launch vehicle, and associated launch services. The mission is also aimed to provide an unprecedented view of the dynamic changes on Earth's surface, including natural and man-made changes such as earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, and deforestations. All data from NISAR would be freely available 1 to 2 days after observation and within hours in case of emergencies like natural disasters. The satellite will be 3-axis stabilized. It will use a 12-meter deployable mesh antenna and will operate on both the L and S microwave bands. The aperture mesh reflector will be supplied by Astro Aerospace, a Northrop Grumman company. So here we can see the aperture mesh reflector, right? And here you can see the L-band SAR electronics, and here you can see the S-band SAR electronic, right? Now we will understand about the objective of the mission. So data collected from NISAR will reveal information about the evolution and state of Earth crust, help scientists better understand our planet's natural process and changing climate, and aid future resource and hazard management. Over the course of its 3-year prime mission, the satellite will observe nearly the entire planet every 12 days, making observations day and night in all weather conditions. So basically this will reveal information about the evolution and state of Earth's crust, help scientists better understand our planet's natural process and changing climate, aid future resource and hazard management. Right. As I said earlier, this satellite will be launched by our GSLV Mark II rocket. So in this place, they will install the satellite, right, which will deploy the satellite in the orbit, right. Now, the orbit which will be used for this satellite will be of sun synchronous dawn to dusk type. The planned mission life is of 3 years. The project has passed this first stage of the design validation phase and has been reviewed and approved by NASA. As we say, this is the world's expensive space project. So the cost which will be borne by ISRO will be of around 788 crore, right, which is around approximately 99 million USD. And NASA's contribution would be around 808 million USD, right? So this brings to the end of our today's topic. I hope I have been able to make you understand about the NISAR project. So thank you very much.